Would you like to tell me why you're still undermining your profits? Would you like to tell me why you still delaying yourself? Do you want to have a sit down and we can chat about that? Because I still don't understand why you do that. How dare you undermine your profits like that? You don't even know, because the market fluctuates so much. You don't even know if you're going to make the $10 again this week. Not today, I mean as in the whole week. Because I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, I don't care how long have you been studying this or how many hours you put in this thing. You never know where it's going to go. You never know. You're undermining your profits, and this obviously can impact a lot of things. We're talking about your psychology. Now you're out here blaming yourself, stepping backwards now because you think, I'm the problem, what am I doing? We can't be doing that. If you're seeing that $10, I am making the least amount as an example for a reason. If you're seeing that $10, why don't you take it? If you know damn well you have $100. If you're seeing $4, why don't you take it if you have $100 on the account? Because you're undermining the profit. Somebody once said that if you want to be a successful trader, you shouldn't look at profits as something you can use for an item that you need. For an example, you're seeing $4, you're automatically thinking about bread. You're seeing $4, you're automatically thinking about buying a shoe. You're seeing $4 and you're automatically thinking about buying food. You should, because it's going to eliminate the hesitation. It's going to eliminate the hesitation. Because $4 from a $100 account, think about it in that way. How much percentage is that then? You know, what you're seeing on the screens when you're looking at YouTubers, when you're looking at whoever, me, whatever, and you want to see $1,000, but how much does she have? You cannot undermine what you have because your account size can only take that much. So number one, we're going to do it this way, all right? Because now I had to go on my phone and literally make notes, okay? So what we're going to do is, if we're undermining our profits, we legit going to have a very crappy risk management. Because every time you go into a trade, you want to make up for the trade that you have undermined, and you cannot do a makeup catch up because it's not going to end well. You cannot do a makeup catch up with your trades because you're not going to do well, okay? So your risk management is going to be messed up, obviously, because your risk is messed up, okay? So if you were in a trade and you set that 1 is to 2 and the trade is hit 1, okay? If it's in your plan to move the stop loss or trail the stop loss, then you should, to protect yourself as a trader. Because sometimes, honestly, it's not about people not understanding what they're doing when it comes to the risk. It's honestly the numbers on the screens is a problem. That is why it simplify it for yourself. If you want to see your profit as an item, if you want to see your profits and you can say to yourself, this is what I'm going to use this profit for, you will always take profit. Don't be ashamed of your profits. Do not be ashamed of your profits, because Nobody is with you. It's you and your phone. It's you and your screen. Don't think about anybody. It's only you. So even if you take a 1:1, it's for you. It doesn't matter. I'm not there. Your sister is not there. The people online are not there. It's only you and your screen. You take what you think is enough for you. That's the only way we got here. That's the only way we build ourselves. Because I said to myself, if today I made 1%, all right, and I've been losing 4 times, okay, and someone will say, it's 1:4 to make the profit back. I said, for me to get back my confidence, I am taking that 1%. So that day I made 1%, and it's a 1:1, but the trade was initially 1:4 based on the risk to reward ratio. But I'm not going to wait to flip in 4%. I'm going to take that $500, $100, because I'm trying to get myself back to the race. You're not going to do that, aren't you? Or you're not going to do that because, you're doing well. You're doing well. You got this. But trust me, in the long run, it doesn't work when you keep on cutting the profit, keep on undermining the profits. $4 is not enough. $5 is not enough. $15 is not enough. $20 is not enough. $100 is not enough. Based on what account size? When is enough? When is enough? You're talking about the impact on the psychology, but you are the problem. Because psychology does not only come because of what you see from the screen. It's within you. The psychology starts with you. So when you're having a problem, when you're undermining your profit and you're thinking about greediness, it's because of the greediness you've been dealing with since forever. It did not come from Forex. That thing just exaggerated the trait. And that's what we're trying to sort out here. Okay? So what you're going to do, okay, this habit that you have undermining your profits, obviously a combination of your mindset and how you're viewing money. So you're going to fix that. I think I already mentioned, one, you're going to look at profit as something that you need right now. Okay? You're going to learn to look at profit, take $4. It doesn't matter. Remember the account size first. Understand how much I have, and then you take based on the amount you have. Leave the risk to reward from trading view. Leave that bar thing that you risk for yourself and you use for yourself. Leave it. I'm talking to someone with a very tiny account, because people that most of the time undermine their profits is people with tiny accounts, okay? Because to be honest, I'm not undermining 1,000 rand. I'm not undermining $1,000 me. I'm not undermining 10,000 rands me. Because I have looked into that amount as to what it can cover. And guess what? The minute I looked into trading that way, I moved. I see profit. I see progress. Because I started to see that, do you actually know that actually the $1,000 or 1,000 rand actually that I'm seeing on my screen, it looks like nothing. Or no, I can wait for 4,000 rands. Or it can give me more. It can push. Guess what? That 1,000, it can actually buy a very good hot meal somewhere in Poland, in Portugal. It can. And guess what? I let it go just because I wanted more. Who am I trying to impress? Nobody. What am I even doing? Right? So we are going to set those goals for ourselves. That if I reach $100, take it. Leave the graph from Trading View. Leave this whole 1:5, leave it. Think about yourself. Okay? You're going to set a clear profit target. Exactly what I said here. And you're going to define that profit. What is it for? How are you going to use it? Why must you take profit every time you're seeing that certain number? Are you writing that down? Okay, friend. Okay. And every time you take the profit, you're going to write it down. What is it for and which investment is it going to? Okay, or which expense is it going to? So that every time you're seeing $100, every time you're seeing $5, you know it's time to take it because it's going somewhere, not on the screen. We're not playing games. You're not seeing $4 just to be on the screen. We're not playing games. It's not a video game where you're seeing numbers going up and down and there's nothing you can do. You need to start taking. You need to start pulling out. All right? And you're going to stick, number 2, you're going to stick to a comprehensive trading plan that makes sense. Set the target, set the target, set the amount, time of the trade, when you took the trade, the price of the trade, because I see that people never do this. It's mind-blowing. The price when you've entered the trade so that you understand the amount that you are giving to the broker. So that way you understand the expense that comes to the broker, okay? Because that also plays into your psychology, okay? So you're going to add all of those things together to know exactly how much you put into a trade. That target price, that exit price, because sometimes you'll be seeing $80. Next thing you know, when you're coming out of the trade, it's only 75, and you're like, oh, okay. Is that price we didn't include, that spread we didn't include, okay? You're going to do that. So that should be part of your trading plan. Why you're trading that specific asset, when was it, what time is it, what did it yield, how did it play out, before and after pictures. Listen, same old that everyone is preaching, you're going to do that, okay? Before and after screenshots, each and every single thing. It doesn't matter the account size. This should be a routine until you reach at least a level of success or of profession. A level of being a professional, I guess, okay? And number 3, you're going to review all the trades. You're going to reflect. So many people do not want to reflect on their trades, and that is why they keep on making the same mistake. They don't understand if they are progressing with the greed or not because there is no reflection. So if I have a problem today, I take profit early, I come out of the trade early, I've never written that, therefore I don't know if I'm still doing the thing the next year or the two upcoming years because I've never put it down, so I don't know, I'm just going. You're just a follower, you just go. We can't be doing that. It's 2025. We understand what's going on. We reflect, we review. That's what we do here. And if you don't want to do that here, you need to go. You need to go because we need to reflect and we need to review on each and every single trade, because if you undermine your trade, it's because none of the psychology trades you are looking at, you are reviewing, obviously, right? So you don't even know after 3 years that you are still greedy or not, or you are still impatient, because how do you know? You never reflect on anything. You place a trade, you go play outside, you're back, or you drive your nice car, you're back, you do the same thing again. You don't even know what's going on, right? And I said, number 4, it is mandatory. It is important. I cannot exercise this enough. Trail your stop loss. I know this one is a bit tough because some people say, don't tell me what to do. You don't have to take what I say. I always say this. You don't. You really don't. But if you want to listen to me, my love, you trade that stop loss. Rather, let the gains of the market and the fluctuation of price and where the price is bidding take you out on its own, while you potentially making more from that move than you taking yourself out, okay? Do not do that. Never take yourself out of the trade unless if that's what you want. Let the market take you out, because you never know when you're going to make those profits again. Because if you're seeing 1,000 now and is fluctuating, what you're not going to do is to go to MT4 and take that 1,000, because you're seeing the screen is blue, it's looking great. Listen, you're thinking, obviously I'm going to buy this and that. That is great, because that's what we want you to do, but you are going to look at the candles, not the blue screen, not the number fluctuating up and down. We don't want you to get used to that habit, because when you're seeing the number fluctuating up and down, sometimes you will then start undermining it, right? But if you're looking at, okay, the price is here, okay, I'm seeing a sell of the cells here, and now it pushed to the upside, tapping your order block for a retracement, right? Now you going to go to MT4, seeing now that price, because of the upside retracing to the order block, it is coming down, but because of that push of the fluctuation, right, you're going to say, okay, they're probably coming to my stop loss, come out, because now you're seeing a price went from $1,000 to $500. Instead of saying, okay, based on my plan, which I believe all these things were supposed to be in a plan in a way, the entry plan, right? Because there's an entry plan, an exit plan, a middle plan, okay? So you going to go and then say, okay, the candles is pushing to the order block, whatever strategy you use, or the candle is pushing up to the support, the candle is pushing up to the trend line, the candle is pushing up to the buys, the buying interest, whatever you call it, okay, buys of buys, whatever. And then you're going to say, okay, it's pushing up to what though? To this level. So I'm just going to bring my stop loss just a bit lower, okay, so that I lock at least the 1% so far. Now, when it's starting to drop, you then push it back to your stop loss to where the order block was. Now you have 1.5% instead of going there by MT4 and stressing your life out, looking at the blues and all those things. Leave the blues. Focus on price. Price will tell you where your money is going and whether it is, that's all you need, whether is you in profit or not. Price is going to do that anyways. The candles, as in the trading view or whatever app you are using to analyze, is going to tell you that anyway. You don't have to go to MT4 to see the screen fluctuating up and down. Okay? You don't have to. And number 5, I said, you need to practice your patience. This is one trait that you should really stress so hard on when it comes to undermining those profits, okay? You need to practice your patience. You need to be able, okay, to look at your chart before you enter a trade. Allow yourself to look at the screen doing the ups and down, ups and down, ups and down, okay? Not the replay button. I'm talking about real price, okay? You don't even have to use virtual money. No, you put your risk, you put your take profit, you look at price doing its thing the whole day, okay? That's how you practice the patience first in the market. You look at it going up and down and you say, how am I feeling when it's doing that? The up and the down, the up and the down. How am I feeling? What happened? What are you doing there? Because of your looking at price going that and this way, that way, this way, that way, you are realigning your emotion to say, okay, it's going up and down. I understand why, okay, because it's in my trading plan. I've seen it playing out. Okay, it's almost at my stop loss, which you've placed, the imaginary stop loss that you've placed when you're practicing this patience, all right? And then you're going to say, okay, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling on price to win? The thing is with traders, we're not honest. Patience are not supposed to be so hard in Forex. It's just that you're not honest with you as a trader. So the trader is not honest with the trader. Because there's you, then there's a trader. And you're just not honest with either, you know. So that is why you have to sit on the screen, look at the chart, watch it going up and down, focus. All right. This is the a way to eliminate temptation. Also, because the fact that you did that, and it's not something you want to do it once. You're going to practice sitting on the screen, watching it, doing that over and over again to eliminate temptations. Yes, but it's not only because you sat on the screen, but because of you were reflecting on your emotions while it was doing that. So because of you are aware of that emotion, you cannot repeat that. Because how do people get through certain things like breakups, loss, or those things? Because they step back and they reflect at themselves when they were in that moment, in that space of darkness. And then they look into all the emotions they were going to, and then you acknowledge those emotions. You don't just go, hey, Suga, move, I'm good. No. Don't suppress. Don't suppress. Be honest with yourself when you're practicing patience. Look, you said, I suck. Okay, I don't have patience to be watching this thing going up and down. I just want my money now and get out. And then you're going to say, why am I like this? Why am I feeling like this? What's the urgency? That emotion, once you start tackling each and every emotion with a question, there is no way you will never find an answer. Go to a psychologist, they will tell you the same thing. The thing is, with human beings, we just want to press and move. Press and move. No, we need to uprise. Okay, let the emotion rise and tackle and acknowledge and move. Not press and move. We can't. It's the same thing you apply in Forex. Same thing you apply in futures. Same thing you apply in stocks and indices. Okay? You are a human being. Acknowledge that and acknowledge yourself when you having all this emotion evoking when the price is doing all that up and down, and ask yourself why. The answer is not with me. I know my why because I've done this. You need to ask yourself what I'm telling you now. And then you will see that there is no emotion that will evoke while you're trading. No, because you've dealt with it. You said, emotion, hold on. Can I speak to you? Emotion, why are you coming up when I'm supposed to take these profits? Emotion, why are you making me undermine my profit? Why? It is in you. Be an honest trader. It's not with anyone. It's not in the books. It's with you. Okay? And then number 6, I said, you need to focus on the long-term trading. I'm sorry, I know you're going to come for me now with you're going to come for me now with your scalping and all those things. But listen, when you are looking at this thing for what it is, this thing is long term, okay? Even if you are a scalper, but if you scalp for long term, as in invest the profits that you make so that you don't always on the screen, then it becomes a bit easier, okay? So if you are looking at it as in, I want to come in here, get $50 and go, then you always come back to this place that you're in now. You always come back to videos like this, okay? Because you're not looking at it in the long run, you're looking at it in a short while, and you just want something now, and that's it. That's what you want for yourself. Listen, this thing is not your quick fix to your financial problems, and there's a video coming for that. It is not your quick fix to your financial problems. It's long term. It does not matter what type of a trader you are. It's always going to be long term, because remember that if you are somebody who wants to push $1,000 and you say you want to push it to 10,000, if you're doing it properly, it needs long term way of thinking, not 1,000 today, you will push it tomorrow to 10. It can't. It's long term because it takes those patience, it takes those reflection, it takes those baby steps. It's a push, never a marathon. Okay? So you are going to trade less. I wrote that there. You are going to trade less. I literally had a full stop like that. You need to trade less. You need to design a system that will allow you to trade less, but yielding a higher percentage or yielding a higher profits. People say yielding more money. So I like to say profits. I like to say percentage because I look at it in percentage base because to me, trading is a long term. I use it long term. I'm a swing trader. And I can be a position trader as well. Okay. So you're going to look at it in a way of build a system that will allow you to trade a bit less. So if you can have something that will help you trade once a week, help you something that will help you trade twice a month, or at least 3 times a month is great. Why? Because it's going to eliminate this if, buts, and maybes from you. Is going to eliminate you supporting your brokers and helping them smile to the bank with those spreads because you're in and out of the trade. And I don't care who says what, every broker makes money from all of us that are trading. Because the minute I'm placing it, whether it's zero commissions, they take something. The minute I get out, whether they say it's zero commission, they take something out. That's just how it is. It's just advertised differently because they want you to come in the platform with them, isn't it? So you're going to design something like that so that you do not stress your life, man, about these profits. Should I take it now? Yesterday I didn't make money. Yesterday, the day before yesterday I didn't make money. I need to take profits. Oh my God, no, it's too small. No, because I need to make up from yesterday. No, because you trade too much. No, stop. Okay, stop. You're going to trade less. I know it's hitting you hard right now. I want to trade every day. I know this. I got this. We all got it. Okay? We all got it. Trust me, we do. But we know how it works now. And we know that if I want to be here long term, I need to be here less. Why do you think everyone that is doing well is a swing trader? Why do you think that? Make it make sense though. Why do you think people that are not more depending on courses, they are more on position trading? Because they have things to do. They know how it works. They're not here supporting the brokers and making sure that the broker eats and feeds the family and take the family to private schools because of you are there every day with the supporting them with the commissions and spreads. No, you're not going to do that. And number 9 is you are going to, I don't know, you follow me, whether you be on 9 or 10 now or 8, but listen, you're going to use a channel, okay? This is something that in the channel we really talk about a lot because it is mandatory. Again, like it's something that we have to look at it and take it very seriously. So we're going to journal, yes, you're going to journal everything that I said in number 1 because that is quite important as well. You're going to journal each and everything in order for you to be able to reflect and understand what you're doing and know exactly how much you pull out from it per percentage a year. It's only the journal that can help you with that. The trades taken, when it was taken, how it was taken, how you felt, why you felt it. Okay, therefore you need to work on this. Start, okay, this is going well, push on this now. That's only from the channel. It is a business. It is a business. I've never seen a business owner that does something that does not work, but they keep on repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. No. Why do you think Nike is still here? Why? If they held on to those first big shoes that they made, while they are seeing people are now moving more into flat shoes, look, in nice, comfortable, nice shoes, they would be out of business. But they are moving based on what people want. They understand their audience. So you don't have an audience, you have yourself. So you better understand yourself. You better understand that last year, I did this and this. It looks like this year it's not working, okay? And it's only your journal that's going to help you with that. It's only your journal that's going to help you with that. You're not going to know because you don't have books. You have nothing on record. And you guys know I'm very passionate about that one. You have nothing on record. That's why you don't know what's going on with you. and how it's going on. You don't know if you're dragged or driven by trading. You're just going and going. You're going to make profit. You're going to be a millionaire, right? How? What's your plan? How are you going to make it? Because you're going to be a millionaire from trading. We understand. Maybe we do. But how? It's the how that matters. Okay? And I will say it here, educate yourself. Never, ever, ever, ever stop educating yourself, because, listen, this thing, it was not like this 5 years ago. The price, the market that you see now, I know it looks like it's still the same. It was never like this 5 years ago. So you always need to keep up to date with your business. It's the same as I mentioned, Nike, like they changed because they understand their market, they understand time is moving and all those things. You understand? And you need to implement that for yourself as well. If you're seeing that there's something that you can add, not because something is wrong with what you've been using, but it's because of the changes. All right. We had the virus, right? The market that was before the virus, not the market that we have now. Do you get me? So therefore, it's something that you need to be aware of. And all those things is going to be helped by you educating yourself all the time. In that way, you would never, ever cut your profit early because of, again, you understand why do you take profits. Okay? And so forth. And of course, if you see someone who's struggling, you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what to do, listen, seek for professional help, okay? Just seek for professional help. You're never wrong investing in your education. Go on, watch more YouTube videos, do more for yourself, get somebody to help you, do your thing, okay? But we always evolve as traders. The trader that I am now is not the trader I was even when I started or 3 years ago. I'm not, because I move with the price, I move with the market, I move with conditions. Okay? That's it. Thanks so much for watching. See you again on the channel, and cheers.